feeling ko nga pag-retire ni LeBron, si Luka na talaga yung magiging face eh. Feeling ko.
Kala ko
Kasi,
Caruso yung sasabihin mo eh.
well,
Ready
he's
na ako
next.
magpatiwakal eh.
He's next.
Yes. How goes it, ladies and gents? Welcome to another episode of us talking about basketball. And we've been previewing all the 30 teams. And today we're going to be talking about the Mavs and the Utah Jazz. So two teams that made it to the playoffs but were bounced in the first round. So let's start with the Mavs. And let's start with Jeff because he has a special...
Luka!
Oh my God!
Naka-Luka haircut eh.
Okay, so...
Di pa nga eh, papagupit na ako.
Okay, so Jeff, so they signed two enforcers for Luka. They got Josh Richardson and James Johnson. What do you think about the off-season moves of the Mavs so far?
Maganda. I think that was the right thing to do. It was difficult letting go of the highest percentage shooter ba? Si three-point shooter, si Seth Curry, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
But then again, he was a liability on defense. And I think yun yung naging problema nila eh. Pagod na pagod silang dumepensa dahil lagi silang may butas. And then replacing him with Josh Richardson, na alam nating two-way guy.
Mm-hmm.
Grabe yung moves nila. They really put in the right people for Luka, and not only for Luka, actually for Kristaps, for KP.
Yun nga, sabi mo nga, they acquired the ultimate bodyguard of the league. James Johnson. Di ba? Sino ngayon papalag kay James? Sino papalag kay James? Pwede pa ba gawin ni Marcus Morris kay Luka ngayon yun? Di ba? Wala na. Pag nandun sa likod si James Johnson.
Gagano na yan.
Oo, di ba? Wala,
Quiz.
hands na lang si Mark.
Quiz na lang. Quiz tawag eh.
Baka tawagin niya si Marquis. Marquis, punta ka muna dito. So, feeling ko, good moves nga. Yun nga, Josh Richardson, two-way guy, defensive guy. Maganda yung mga sinoround nila for Luka. Kasi si Luka ginugulpi, di ba? Pag napansin mo sa playoffs, even sa regular season, talagang he was getting attacked also on defense. So ngayon, meron na siyang mga taga-protect. So I like what they did. This off-season.
And another great thing is that Josh Richardson was asked to do too much in Philly, right? But he doesn't have to do that in Dallas. All he has to do is defend and
basically ginawa siyang backup point guard sa Philly.
Yes.
Player ko sa fantasy yun. So everyday ko siya pinapanood pag may game sila. Pag tinatanggal si Ben Simmons, siya yung primary ball handler, point guard. Feeling ko hindi siya ganun eh. That's not his hindi yun yung best asset niya. Actually may shooting siya if he's a catch and shoot eh.
Yeah, meron.
Pero if you're holding the ball all the time, so maraming times on the move yung mga niya. So hindi siya naging effective as much.
Eto Jeff, I know you're gonna love this comp. I feel like he can play the KCP role
si Ken Pope.
Pero di ba?
Pero tama ka doon, so. Tama ka. He shouldn't be the playmaker. And napilitan lang yata yung obviously we're not talking about the Sixers today, but napilitan kasi siya dati sa Sixers na mag-point. Kasi they let go of their TJ McConnell backup point. That would have been the perfect complement to Josh Rich na siya yung shooting guard lang. And here in Dallas, I think that he can thrive kasi Luka can handle the ball.
Yeah.
Meron Trey Burke nandyan pa, 'di ba?
Jump pa.
So that's why they let go of Seth and they let go of Delon, right? Kasi may Trey Burke and Luka ka na eh. And then sige, kung kailangan, Josh Rich. Pero ang ganda nung rotation nila.
Ganda ng Mavs roster. Pero ito. We can't talk about Dallas obviously without a Luka segment. So Jeff, let's start with you. Will Luka take another step?
Nag-blush ba ako?
Medyo.
Hindi ba ako nag-blush?
Oo.
Pare, yung
mamula-mula ka bigla.
Sorry ko napuwing lang ako pero hindi ako nag-beautiful eyes ha. Pero bro, yung trajectory ni Luka, I think he's being touted as the next face of the NBA, diba? Parang nung panahon ni LeBron, when he came into the league, that's the exposure that he was getting. And I think he's the guy, diba? And he's surrounded with a group of good guys also that complements his play, a GM that knows how to promote him well. He's on his way to superstardom.
Absolutely. Ikaw, Viz, do you agree?
Well, parang right now, superstardom na si Luka eh. Parang kung hindi Lakers yung topic, Luka yung topic eh, di ba? Or, hindi ba? Parang
Luka love fest.
Oo, Nagkaroon na ng si Steph, kailangan feeling ko talaga mag-iingay siya this season para bumalik ulit yung status niya sa league. Di naman nawala, pero na-miss lang natin siya eh. Pero anyway,
parang siyang parang KD and dati, KD LeBron, 'di ba? Naalala mo or Kobe LeBron, 'di ba? Na nawala ng konti, LeBron bigla.
Yun nga, pero tama ka, feeling ko nga pag retire ni LeBron and nung itong mga medyo tumatanda na ng mga great ones, si Luka na talaga yung magiging face eh. Feeling ko
Kala
kasi
Caruso yung sasabihin mo eh.
well,
Ready
he's next.
He's next no? Luka then Caruso.
That's absolutely.
With a straight face pa he's next.
Parang even nga sa fantasy, di ba? Ang laki nung ginump niya dun sa naging ngayon, number 2 mo na siya ida-draft last season. Number, 10, gano'n? Last season.
Si Luka to, hindi si Caruso. Okay lang ako i-draft mo si Caruso ng second pick mo dun.
Luka, si Caruso sinasabi ko eh. Wala.
Yes! Pero ito, boys. Just to close the Dallas segment. Okay, so they gave Clippers the business. They gave the Clippers a hard time in the first round, but obviously they didn't have the firepower to make it out of the first round. Jeff, do you see them making it out of the first round this year?
Ang malas lang talaga ni Porzingis nung playoffs, and I think that was a deal breaker for that was what cost them that series eh. Kaya nila lumaban eh, 'di ba? And you saw how dysfunctional the Clippers were. Kaya 'yon kung konting lang, 'di ba? Konting tulak na lang. So everything is dependent on the health of Porzingis actually.
Right.
Kasi Luka's gonna do his thing. Yung KP yung hindi mo alam kung anong mangyayari.
Cool hand. Luka, ikaw, Viz, you see them making it out of the first round?
Sabi nga ni Jeff, feeling ko kung nandun si Porzingis, baka sila yung Nuggets nung last bubble eh, 'di ba? Kasi nung nandun si Porzingis, they had no answer for him, 'di ba? Parang like they had no answer for Jokic. 'Di ba? Kasi Zubac had to go out to KP. So hirap na hirap si Zubac, sabay ilalagay mo si Harrel, mas maliit siya kay KP, jumperan lang ni KP. So nung napilay siya, tama, yun na yung yun na yung sumira sa strategy nila eh. So ako feeling ko kung if they have a better matchup this season, why not? They have a better team, 'di ba? Si Luka has more experience, 'di ba? Tapos yun nga, si KP, hopefully his health holds up din kasi yun isa pa yun eh. Medyo every year na lang si KP ganun eh. Oo, frustrating
pala si James Dolan na hindi natin lahat alam, no?
Baka no, ewan ko. Baka yung style of play din kasi niya. Yung style of play din kasi niya medyo, 'di ba? Nung unang years niya, lipad din siya ng lipad eh. So baka active kasi siya eh. So we'll see. Si AD naman ganyan din dati, 'di ba? So ngayon tinan mo naman mamang-mama na.
Lakers na naman.
Yan. All right, folks, look, let us know what you think about the Dallas Mavericks. Leave a comment in the section below, and we'll be moving on to the next team. Another team that just missed the second round by just a few inches from a Mike Conley 3. Okay, so obviously we're talking about the Utah Jazz. So they signed Spider to a max deal. Let's start there, Viz. What do you think about that? Wow. Did Spider deserve it? What do you think?
Yung pinakita niya sa bubble, 'di ba? He took the next step this season. Talagang even nung regular season before the bubble, may kita mo na ayan na, nandiyan na si Donovan eh. He's the leader of the team, 'di ba? Yun lang, meron silang konting ni Gobert, but they kumbaga nagbati kaagad sila. Kumbaga it's basketball, 'di ba? Let's just play and squash the corona issue with Gobert. So for me, Donovan deserved it for sure.
Okay, so another guy that they signed, that actually they made him a priority signing, was Kuya JC. And by the way, we have a YouTube video where he talks about why he chose to stay in Utah, his quick bond with Spida. So please check that out. Jeff, what do you think about the Utah Jazz prioritizing Jordan Clarkson?
Ganda. That's a good sign. Kasi nakita mo yung laro ni Clarkson nung bubble, Iba yung kailangan siya talaga eh. His scoring punch was badly needed by the Jazz. And I think yun yung combination nila ni Spida, parang parang McCollum Lillard light. Diba? Parang yung scoring prowess ng dalawa pag pinagsabay mo, hirap bantayan. So they knew how to play the two together nung bubble, obviously. Yun nga lang, minalas lang talaga sila doon sa last shot ni Conley. I thought I remember it now. Grabe. But something to take note of was the performance of Mitchell during the bubble. 'Di ba? Sumi 50 hayop.
Hanip.
Iba.
Na-mention mo si Mike Conley, Jeff. So, Viz, obviously, Conley was in and out, di ba? So, he just had a kid, so he missed a few games. But now, he's supposedly going to be healthy. He's going to be with the team throughout the whole season. What do you think that's going to do for the Utah Jazz?
Well, for me, he's the key. He's the key for next season. Kasi last season, hindi mo talaga naramdaman yung impact masyado ni Conley. Sa bubble, medyo yan na, nakikita mo na, okay, he's getting accustomed to the team, na yung place ng team. Feeling ko this season, he's gonna make a comeback. Wow. Feeling ko. Kasi, comfy na siya. Kasi ang tagal niya sa Memphis, bro. Hindi naman biro yun na 10 years ka nandun. Sabay bigla ka na lang pupunta sa Utah and then hindi ka na yung main man bigla. Di ba? He had to adjust his game eh. Andun si Donovan. So parang naging secondary, na lang siya, ball handler na lang yung dating niya eh. So, I feel like he's making the adjustment and feeling ko he's gonna make a comeback next season.
Ito, Jeff, so we mentioned this off camera. They signed Derrick Favors. Do you think that's gonna help them, especially in the West when they have to face guys like Jokic, they have to face guys like AD? What do you think that signing is gonna do for them?
That's a good signing. Yun nga lang, the durability is always the question pagdating kay Favors, ba? Pero he's a typical power forward that they need. Hindi kasi kaya ni Gobert na mag-isa sa loob, and obviously sina Ed Davis before, hindi sila yung magandang combo eh. And meron naman silang mga they're an outside shooting team, di ba? And putting an enforcer and a body inside like Favors, yun yung kailangan nila sana nitong previous season. So that was a good signing. And again, it's really just a question of his health.
All right. Okay. So boys, let's wrap this up. Do you think they'll make it out of the first round this year? Or are they going to be better than last season? Viz.
Kala ko tatanong mo si Viz kung pang ilan sa ano eh.
5 to 8. Ano, ikaw, Viz?
5 to 8 talaga yan. Kasali sa 5 to 8 ano yan.
Super yung nasa 5 to 8 eh.
Well, I see them as a threat in the West. Kasi nga, kakasabi lang natin, anybody can be can be a threat in the West, lalo na yung 5 to 8 na yan eh. So, yun nga, yung comeback ni Mike Conley, inaabangan natin yan, di ba? Tapos yun nga, sinabi nyo, si Derrick Favors, he's back, which is a great signing. Kasi nga, he's a beloved person in Utah. Ang tagal niya nandun, di ba? Tapos, they just need him. Kasi nga, yung West, you can't get out of the West if you're small. Di ba? Pinakita ng Lakers yun eh. Now teams are matching up with the Lakers. That is small ball. Ngayon, small ball, pero kailangan meron ka pa rin mga big men. Kasi
agile big men.
That's just the name of the game. Si Favors, yun nga, he can actually hit the 15 to 18 footer, which is good for Gobert, di ba? Right. Pwede sila magsabay minsan. So,
hindi masikip.
Hindi masikip. So I see them as a good team. May Bojan pa sila.
Bojan.
So I see them as a threat in the West. If everything goes right and Mitchell takes another step or pareho yung pinakita niya dun sa bubble, pwede silang, imbis na 5 to 8, baka pwede maging 4 to 5 itong baka to.
Tumawad ka pa.
Ikaw, Jeff, what do you think about the Utah Jazz this coming season?
For sure, it's a playoff team. Kasi consistent naman itong mga to eh, di ba? They're always there. And si Viz, you forgot to, we forgot about Boyan nung bubble. He wasn't there. Yeah. Imagine kung nandun pa siya, di ba?
Kaya
that's a good point.
Yung chemistry pa and leadership na dala ni Conley, pare. And they're a team to watch out for in the West.
All right, folks. So that's our preview for the Mavs and the Jazz. Let us know what you think about those two teams. Obviously, they're going to be some impressive teams in the West. So leave your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, please don't forget to check out our other YouTube videos on youtube.com/buhaybasketph. And last reminder, we have a new old segment coming up called Fantasy Bucket, where we talk about fantasy basketball. Viz and Jeff will give you the breakdown of all the fantasy moves. So stay tuned for that.